Joining me now are two very dear friends, and they're no strangers to the set, Harlan and Evan. Welcome to the show, guys. How are you?
Very good.
Doing great. Doing great.
So we have been working together collectively. Harlan, you and I can't remember a day that I've been in the business that I didn't know you. Evan, what is our anniversary? Is this our third?
February will be 3 years since I made my call to you.
Awesome. 3 years since you made the call to me. So you called saying that you always wanted to be a lifestyle correspondent, fashion correspondent.
Yes.
And here you are.
Yes.
Highlights of your career this year?
I would say, well, the Met Gala was the biggest thing that I could have ever imagined. That was really amazing. I also had appearances, obviously, on the Donna Show and the Tamron Hall Show, which was really, really cool. And doing the Wicked premiere was really great also. And being in People Magazine as a result of that. So I don't think we gave the recap afterwards, but People Magazine wrote a little something. And included Evan Hirsch. So
Yay!
That was really cool too. But it's all documented here on the Donna Show. It's like a diary of my life.
I love it, and it makes me so happy. I remember when you actually got your logo and everything, and it's like I've watched your whole brand. Harlan, same thing. We've known each other for so long. You've watched me thrive, and you keep going, and you're doing the same. We get to work and collaborate together. You also had some major wins this year. What did you accomplish this year?
This was a great year. Above and beyond, obviously, the Donna Show just expanding into more markets and more homes each week. But I mean, standing side by side with both Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden this year, as their numbers were raised to the rafters at Citi Field, was amazing. Celebrating the 40th anniversary of Beat Street at Tribeca this year with Mass Appeal and Nas and Kool Mo D and Scorpio and Melly Mel being part of that was incredible. Standing on a red carpet between the BBC and the Wall Street Journal, interviewing Michael Douglas. When all I want to do is talk about his sneakers. It was great. It's been a great year. It's been a great year.
We had fun. Speaking of Tribeca too, like Matt Damon was at Tribeca this year. There were some really great people. So much fun. So many interesting things that have happened. I guess highlights for me with the show this year too. You're right, expanding into 9 new markets, coast to coast, truly coast to coast, with Sacramento and Tampa and Dallas, and I don't want to forget any of our babies, Pittsburgh. Through all of them, Boston. I love them all. They all mean so much to us because it just means more people that we're able to uplift, and they uplift us. I love the fan mail that we've been getting. I love our crew. We've gotten actually new babies being born in our crew this year.
That's the best.
Oh, that's the best. So I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for all your efforts, your blood, your sweat, your tears. It really, truly matters. Thank you for helping me be a little more cooler, okay? Let's face it. I know a lot more about fashion. I know a lot more about fashion from both of you, whether it's soul-free, right? Whether it's my shoes, or what the hot drip is, or whether I'm looking great for the Grammys this year. I thank you both. Thank you so, so much. And here we grow, right? 2025, we're going to be bringing our audience more stories, more goodness, right? What are you most looking forward to, Evan? Anything? Well, tonight you've got an event, right?
Yes.
Okay, where are you going tonight?
I've talked about the CFDA a couple of times because they're the pinnacle of fashion designers, but they're having a meeting with 2 of the top designers who won at the CFDA Awards, Diotima and Henry Zankov. So I go there manifesting that I'm in their position one day.
You will be, as you will.
And then I look forward to doing another couple New York Fashion Week and Bridal Fashion Week shows. The collections never stop, so.
Good. And Har?
You know what? We've got so many great stories to keep telling. I just met a young man whose mantra is hustle with God. So telling stories like this and continuing to tell these stories. I mean, just this week alone, Shopify is hosting an event with 2 of the brands we talk about all the time on this show, Eastside Golf and Siegelman Stables, just telling their stories. I look forward to continuing to tell these incredible stories that we've been blessed to be telling for the last, how old is Justin Bieber?
17 years now. 17 years. And I'm also excited this year because we just launched the new Toys of Our Lives show. And so that was wonderful being in Chicago this year with Matt Nuccio and learning about toys and talking to the inventor of Bop It and talking to the inventor of Gator Golf, and just so many wonderful stories, sharing everybody's journey. And it's just a whole collaborative effort of goodness. So thanks, guys, for being here. Love you both very much. And to our audience, we thank you. Right? Because without you, we don't have a show. So we hope that you are enjoying the stories that we're bringing to you season after season, and we wish you a very happy holiday season.